Marriage betrayal hits hard, but when it's shown in German films, there's a raw intensity that really stays with you. In my opinion, German cinema doesn't sugarcoat emotional pain or avoid uncomfortable truths. I love how these stories show the quiet unraveling of relationships, the lies people tell themselves, and the damage they do to the ones they love. These aren't just cheating stories, they're about emotional distance, guilt, and the slow collapse of love. So here are 7 German movies that I think capture the heartbreak of unfaithful husbands in a way that feels way too real. 7. Everyone Else. This is one of the most emotionally raw German relationship films I've seen. I think Everyone Else explores betrayal in the quietest, most realistic way, without dramatic affairs, just emotional dishonesty and personal distance. I love how the film focuses on a couple on vacation, where their incompatibility slowly becomes undeniable. In my opinion, emotional betrayal here is even more painful than physical cheating because it's constant, unspoken, and intimate. JD wants love and vulnerability, while Chris hides behind sarcasm and pride. The things they don't say to each other hurt more than anything else. They begin to tear each other down, bit by bit. Every scene is like watching love quietly unravel. It shows how people can betray each other even while staying together. 6. A Promise. This historical drama set on the eve of WWI features a married German woman who falls in love with her husband's protege. I think the emotional betrayal here is tragic because duty and passion clash amid looming war. I love how distance, loyalty, and longing tear her apart. In my opinion, the betrayal reflects both personal and national uncertainty. Separation chokes their connection. Each letter and longing glance underscores what they risk. The affair is subtle but devastating. Betrayal isn't a declaration. It's a quiet collapse. It's passion versus promise, and betrayal becomes inevitable. 5. The City Below to 010. In this German set drama, a woman married to a bored husband in Frankfurt begins an affair with her boss, seeking something in the stagnation of her marriage. I think the betrayal here is emotional, gradual, and suffocating. I love how the new city, new life, and new relationship reveal how betrayed she felt before. In my opinion, it's more about self-discovery than malicious adultery, but still damages both lives. The affair feels inevitable because the marriage is hollow. Emotional neglect precipitates betrayal. You can feel the loneliness in each scene. Her escape is as tragic as the betrayal itself. It's betrayal born of boredom, not passion, and that hurts most. 4. Adam and Evelyn. This East German road story centers on Evelyn discovering Adam's infidelity as they navigate life under the GDR in 1989. I think the emotional betrayal is complicated by political mistrust. Every rumor, every choice feels loaded. I love how Evelyn's immediate affair becomes both rebellion and heartbreak. In my opinion, the betrayal theme extends beyond marriage to ideological collapse. When trust fractures, the whole future shifts. The sense of escape and exclusion compounds the betrayal. Emotional doubt becomes as dangerous as political betrayal. Love and disloyalty intertwine in their journey. It's betrayal layered with history, and quitting a marriage feels like quitting a country. 3. From the Life of the Marionets. I think Bergman's From the Life of the Marionets explores emotional betrayal and disintegration in a modern German marriage. The story culminates in a shocking act, but it's the emotional and sexual betrayals beneath the surface that shatter the relationship. I love how it explores psychological collapse under the weight of dissatisfaction. In my opinion, it's not just betrayal, it's self-destruction and denial. Peter and Katerina's malaise doesn't erupt until it's too late. Their emotional distance leads to obsession and violence. The affair is less the problem than the emptiness it reveals. Watching it unravel is chilling. Betrayal here isn't about cheating, it's about losing oneself. 2. Devil in Silk. This is a classic German drama about a man who leaves his controlling wife for an affair, and then she dies under mysterious circumstances. I think the emotional betrayal in Devil in Silk is thick with guilt and suspicion, once he moves on to a new relationship. I love how the film interrogates whether leaving a suffocating marriage justifies the deep emotional destruction it leaves behind. In my opinion, the line between betrayal and justice blurs when the wife manipulates reality before her death. The composer's emotional journey is tense and tragic. He's haunted by suspicion and the sense that he can't escape his past. The affair leads not to freedom, but to guilt and later accusation. The suspicion followed him like a ghost. Here, betrayal becomes a trap, and moving on feels like a crime. 1. The Marriage of Maria Braun. I think The Marriage of Maria Braun shows betrayal on a deeply emotional scale. Maria marries Herman before he disappears in World War II, and then rebuilds her life in ways that feel like emotional betrayal. I love how her survival instincts drive her into relationships of convenience that complicate her loyalty. In my opinion, her marriage becomes a haunting echo. She clings to loyalty, but also reshapes herself. The betrayal isn't just about lovers, it's about selling trust to survive. The contrast between duty and ambition is heartbreaking. She becomes powerful but emotionally distant. Watching her wrestle with guilt and independence is heartbreaking. The film is as much about post-war transformation as personal betrayal. Maria's love becomes the greatest betrayal she commits, and it destroys her from the inside out. Every one of these stories left me thinking long after they ended. In my opinion, betrayal in marriage isn't just about cheating. It's about losing trust, connection, and sometimes even yourself. I love how these films didn't go for drama just for the sake of it. They went deep into the emotional core of relationships. If you've ever experienced heartbreak or watched someone go through it, these movies will hit you hard. Let me know in the comments which one got to you the most, or if I missed a hidden gem.